Hey YouTube, I'm back at you with the review for the latest episode of Star. So this episode, a lot of things happened. We got to see Eddie Winslow pop back up and cause a big problem for everybody. So I didn't really like how it all went down. I didn't like how, I don't know, I had a lot of questions. I don't know about everybody else. So let me just get into it. All right, so Miss Lawrence is talking about a hair show that they're going to be having. Apparently, for several years, she hasn't been able to, get that title, get the win that she's been looking for. So the other stylist, I don't remember her name, but she's the other one there. She's the real petite girl. She is supposedly kin to Gladys Knight, and Miss Bruce thinks that she's lying. So Carlotta like, why do you think everybody a liar? Or she was just like, or like, why she can't be related to Gladys Knight? And she was like, yeah, and I'm 6 months pregnant by Tyler Perry. And I'm like, Wiley Daniels try to play him like that. Like, no, that's crazy though. That's fucked up. But everybody be wondering. So, so then we see the foster father, Eddie Winslow, done come to Carlotta's shop talking about, you need a barber up in here. And then Simone, she wakes up and she hears his voice. So she goes to try to wake Star up, and Star is like being a real asshole. She's like, bitch, it's early as fuck. Like, yo, don't be fucking waking me up for no bullshit. Like, she's an angry bitch in the morning, and that's how I can be. They walk downstairs, and by then he's gone, and I'm like, how the fuck he dip off so quick? Because it seemed like he was in the middle of the conversation, like he was just getting comfortable. But they're asking Carlotta about who was there, and Carlotta's like, why y'all up in my business? Like, you sound like Star, like how Star be questioning shit, acting all nosy. So Star is just saying, like, I don't know, was she trying to call her crazy then? But this episode, Star is calling Simone crazy more often, but she was claiming that her sister wasn't crazy in the last episode, so I don't see what's going on. Alex is with Quincy, and I like when they're together. Like, they are so cute. So Alex and Quincy are talking, and she's inviting him to their performance, and he has to work. Yo, when she walks up, the grandmother is like, yo, can you like go ask Bruce for a blunt? And he like, grandma. And Alex invites Quincy, I forgot his name, Quincy, to the show, and the grandmother like, can I come? He like, no, grandma. So, he ends up showing up later. The chick that showed up at Yahil's place, from the chicks that was in the van, he serving her eggs in the morning and shit. And I'm like, you need to get rid of her ass. You need to give her a few dollars and just send her on her way, because that shit is not gonna be good. It's just not. Like, somebody's gonna see you with her. Like, I don't know. So he ends up giving her the ID that he had, like, in the stuff that he was supposed to deliver with the merchandise, we would say. So they're performing, they're having a little rehearsal, like, it is what it is. They're performing the song. It was this the Gladys Knight song, and it was real good. I liked it. Benjamin Bratt walks in, and he has them read the email that says that they've been selected through, the video or the music that they recorded at the in the psych ward of the hospital. If we believe that shit would actually happen, but it is what it is. So they performing, and Eddie Winslow over there looking in the window like, what the fuck? Who's that peeking in my window? Nobody, because I live in the penthouse, baby. I'm sorry. Hey, okay. So Star and the football player is making out and shit, and I'm just real irked about it, because she's 17, and how old is he? we know he's a man. I'm sure he's 21 or older. And are we just gonna... This some fucking Kylie Jenner Tyga type shit that's going on. Like, we got a fucking 17-year-old just because she hot in the puss. Like, we just gonna accept that they fucking around. We gonna act like that shit cool? That's what we gonna do? Okay. All right. Well, I'm not. Okay. So then she talking about, oh, there's rules, like no sex before performance. And she just... her demeanor is real, like, prostitute-ish. You know? It's just real, like, extra sexual manipulation. And I just don't feel like... I don't know. Like, why are you writing her so sexual? I don't know. So anyways, so he proceeds to eat her out. He asked for a hair tie to pull his hair up. And I was like, nigga, if you don't just get down with it, your hair wasn't even that long. Like, I don't need to see you with an alfalfa while you trying to eat me out. Just be a man about it, okay? Somebody broke into Benjamin Bratt's place, and Senorita comes out like... just something about her, like, for some, it's like, I feel like, was she like the mole? Was she the mole amongst the other trafficked girls that was like there to be a plant to tell everybody else the information if the girls was plotting to do some shit, like she had thwart the escape plan or whatever? Like, is that her job? I don't know. So maybe not, because then she tried to pay him in sex for gratitude. Like, all right. So then Miss Lawrence is talking to the Scissor Twins. These girls looking like the black version of the twins from The Shining. Or that, like, they belonged in the movie Hairspray. They had like hair dresses on. They look real crazy, real extra. Real hair show type shit, if you ever seen one. So, like, Miss Lawrence was like, she was at the end of her rope with that shit. So Carlotta had to come and, like, you know, scoot them on and, like, get her together. Tiny was on stage. Tiny, yo, dead ass Tiny ain't got no friends. Tiny, her friends were not at that show that day. Her friends were not at that taping. You ain't gonna convince me otherwise, because a friend would have told her, baby girl. Well, maybe her friend did tell her and she didn't listen. Maybe a friend did tell her. We don't know. I don't know, okay? But Tiny, if you didn't take heed to that warning, then you fucked up. Because if a friend took that chance of fucking up your whole mood to tell you, bitch, you do not look right, you gotta respect that. And you gotta make the alterations, because I know you had something else to wear. You can't, I can't imagine Tiny going anywhere without at least 3 or 4 outfits. I wouldn't. If I'm about to go tape something, I'm going to come in a couple of things. Like, I'm going to be like, no. You see that right there? Do you see this? No, we are not going out like that. No. But her belt was too tight, and it was just creating a roll where it shouldn't have been a roll, and it was just looking awkward. And I see where she was trying to go with it. I see what you was trying to do, but all right. So she was a good host. Tiny was a banging asshole. She was doing good up there though. She was doing good. So then, little bit stylish, she come out with Gladys Knight. Miss Bruce's reaction killed me. Like, yo, he was just like, well, I be damned. Like, you know, like, you was telling the truth. He just had his mouth just wide open. So they have the performance and they do a wonderful job. I don't know. Star, whenever she perform, she do this like she trying to act like she rapping, like she on some motherfucking like Keisha Cole type rap sing type shit, like bitch, you singing a fucking doo-wop song, like smooth it out, bitch, smooth out your movements. Like she like, I don't know. Did anybody else notice? Did anybody? I don't know. So then Star sees Eddie Winslow in the crowd. At the end of the performance, Star tells Chocolate Dream, aka Alexandra, to go and get Simone and take her home because Otis is out in the audience. So Star is in the bathroom talking. Oh, I guess she called Cotton. And then Eddie Winslow come in the bathroom and jack her up. And that shit was crazy. Like, did that seem extra crazy? God, y'all just putting this little young girl in a lot of fucked up situations. It's real. It's real fucked up. So he like acting like he trying to kiss at her. She spit at him twice. Like his mouth probably was open. He got some of her saliva in his mouth, and I feel like he liked it. Eddie Winslow is a nasty motherfucker, but that's still a fine man. He a freak. He's a pervert in this shit, and it's very hard to find him attractive. But aside from this show and this character, Eddie Winslow is fine as hell. Okay, so Eddie Winslow got her choked up in the bathroom, and somebody is knocking at the door, and come to find out it's Carlotta. So he walks out talking about, "Oh, you looking good today," or something. Carlotta is like, "Tell me the story, bitch, now." So she runs it down. I stabbed him. We thought he was dead. He was raping Simone. So Queen Latifah gotta get shit done. She gotta take care of it. But she cannot find her gun. So then Carlotta meets up with Benjamin Bratt, and she quickly tells him, like, he the nigga that was raping Simone. They tried to fuck him up in Pittsburgh. We gotta fuck him up right now. Let's go. Benjamin Bratt like, what up? What up? So they end up seeing, okay, so then Simone is in the parking garage with Otis. She's got the gun pointed at him. He basically saying like, wherever you go, whatever you do, I'll be right there waiting for you. So then we cut to Star walking up on dead Eddie Winslow in the car. And she got her fingerprints all on the damn door. Like, she ain't even try to wipe them off. Like, is that, I mean, are we not acting like that's not gonna be fingerprinted by the police? Because that's what they do. So then we see Benjamin Bratt putting Eddie Winslow in a trunk, and then he proceeds to bury the body while Senorita looks on. Like, why you just met this girl and you haven't her witness, basically an accomplice to this crime that you're committing. You don't know her. You don't even know how old she is. What questions have you asked this girl? They find Simone crying with the gun, and I'm like, why this bitch got the gun all out? And who the fuck? It seemed like she just walked from the parking lot to the place. You had the gun out? Nobody saw her with the gun? Is it because y'all in Atlanta, y'all don't have open carry? What's going on? Why is she sitting with the gun out crying? Star ends up talking to her, telling her some bullshit about, she said something like all the thoughts of him feeling you or his smell or how how it felt for him to touch you or something like that. Like all of those feelings were fade. And I was like, bitch, why you stirring up shit? Like it seemed like she was bringing up feelings. How you gonna give her a speech to make her think about how he feels and smells? So they end up having to do one last performance because yay, Miss Bruce wins the competition. And she's like, bitches, to the little twins over there. So they have the encore performance, and Carlotta basically tells them like, y'all gotta get out there because this is your alibi, so go out there and sing for your soul, sing for it. And they go out there and they do a little performance. Simone is up there crying, like, poor girl, she just really fucked up inside. So we at Benjamin Bratt's apartment with Senorita, and she come out of the shower with the towel. Then she end up dropping the towel. I'm thinking, yo, you been through a lot today. Tell baby girl to pick that towel up, put her to bed. And he actually did it. I was like, all right, now I got a little respect for you. So yeah, so he tells her like, you know, you don't have to do that. And he just sits down. He got his gun. They're in the shop, and Simone says that she did not kill Otis. So so Star is just like, no, you're lying. Like, no, you don't have to lie to us. Stop. And she's like, no, I didn't. And she was like, Simone, we saw you. You had the gun. Like, and Cotton was like, girl, calm down. Like, bitch, that's your sister. Stop. Stop. And you calling her crazy, and why Star keep, I don't know. So they're basically, the question is who killed Otis, but I guess Benjamin Bratt killed Otis. And who the fuck even cares, because we all wanted Otis dead. So he's dead. Nobody cares how he died. I mean, he's dead. Great. All right, so I don't know, like, this episode, like, it was good, but it just did not give me everything that I needed. I don't know what I think about this show. I'd like to see more of Naomi Campbell and Lenny Kravitz, and I would be highly entertained. I would like to see a spin-off with Alexandra and her family, without Star and Simone, with Cotton and Miss Bruce living in New York, and they all live together in a flat. That would be beautiful. I would love it. That would be my ideal show. And not... And then Queen Latifah can make cameos, and Quincy, of course, would move up to go to NYU and transfer up there and start another branch of whatever activist program that he wants to participate in. I don't know. It's more entertaining to think of this in a British accent than it was to give a review about this episode. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm entertained slightly. It's like, I don't know, like, would I be watching it if I wasn't reviewing it? That's the question. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, we'll see. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I'm sorry. All right. Well, let me get off of here. I'm babbling. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you. And I'll see you soon for something else. Bye.